Assalamu alaikum. My name is Bineta Diop. I am doing this video in order to just continue the work I've been doing for the last few months when it comes to the American elections, presidential elections. It is high time for all of us to make a final decision. On November 8th, everybody will have to get out and vote from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. here in New York. But also, I think right now, the most important, the most crucial thing is for us to realize that there is only one candidate, and that's Hillary Rodham Clinton. I think she has proven many times that she is qualified, she is capable, and she is able to lead this country forward. As immigrants, we all owe it to her. We all owe it to the Americans who have opened their homes, their hearts. Um, Mainly, I do my videos in Wolof for a purpose. I wanted to have that one-on-one relationship, but also that thought, that discussion to happen between me and the immigrant community. Thankfully, alhamdulillah, it has been going very well. We were able to register over 348 people to vote in this election. That's just the one part, the first part. The second part of this work that we are doing is to make sure that people get out and vote. With the videos, I've seen the response, and I thank everybody. I thank everybody for joining it. I thank everybody for supporting us. I thank everybody for reacting. And I've seen videos being made now to sensibilize people, not only in my language, in Wolof, and in other languages. The reason is, I think that it's high time for us to realize that this particular election is really important, especially for the immigrant population. We have had many people who became U.S. citizens, and this is their time to say thank you back to America. This is their time to take their responsibilities and also make sure they live up to the standards of what it means to be true American and just get out and vote. I think at this point we need to mobilize everybody. When I was just watching CNN, I found out, first of all, that there are some people who are receiving emails telling them that you can vote by emailing, you can vote by texting, you can vote by putting a hashtag on Facebook. That shows you the level of ignorance that is happening still in our community. We need to let people that there is only one way of voting, is to get out, go to the booth, cast your ballot, and make sure you elect Hillary Rodham Clinton for this presidency. For the sake of America, for the sake of unity, for the sake of togetherness, we need to get out on November 8th and vote. The second thing is that CNN is also speaking about the low voter turnout in the African American community. I think that we need to make a stand as a black woman, as a Muslim woman, as an immigrant. I think it's high time for all the minorities, or I don't even take that minority as a term, because I think that we are the majority and we are all equal when it comes to just being a citizen, when it comes to doing right by America. So all that matters is how many people have gotten out and vote. I think that at this time, all blacks, all immigrants have even a bigger responsibility because of the rhetoric that has been fed, because of the policies that needs to be passed, because of immigration laws. We need to make this our matter at heart and make sure that we get out and vote. We should have a higher turnout. When we elected Barack Obama in 2007, he made history by becoming the first president. Hillary Rodham Clinton is making history by becoming the first woman to be president. However, before Barack Obama was here as the black president, we need to think back years ago and realize what the Clinton administration has done for our community. It's time for us to come back to those years. It's time for us to realize that before we had a first black president elected in the United States, we did have a white president who was here and who done right by the blacks. And we need to maintain those relationships. We need to maintain that loyalty all the way to the polls. However, the second point also is for us to have a bigger turnout. We also need to acknowledge the great work that Barack Obama has done in this country for the last 8 years. He has been an exemplary president. If there was a third term, I'm sure he would get it back, because everybody appreciate and acknowledge his work. Himself have given his recommendation that based on the work that he has done for the American community, he feels like only Hillary Rodham Clinton is capable enough to carry out that work. That says volumes. We need to get out the vote. Not only the blacks, not only the Muslim, not only the Spanish, not only the Caucasians, every American conscious of the greatness of America, to keep America the way it is, united, great, and a leader in the world, a country that is loved by so many people, a country that has welcomed so many people. I am the prime example of a product of the influence that America has made in me. I thank everybody who owes one dime of the greatness that one American person has done into your life. If you hold that passport, today is the time. November 8th will be the time for you to say thank you. Thank you for opening your doors. Thank you for allowing me to be the best person I can be. And thank you for having great leaders I can count on and I can be part of electing. In 2007, I was blessed enough to meet President Obama. That was life-changing to me. And I want people to know that because of his effort and his sacrifices, he became the president we wanted. Because of Hillary Rodham Clinton's efforts and sacrifices, she will become the president we want. She has worked as a senator here in New York City, done a great job by New York. She has worked for the children. She has worked for education. She has worked for the Muslim community. So we need to make sure we do right by America by electing a capable, able, and willing and highly qualified president for the United States. So all immigrants, I'm calling out for you to vote. You can also listen to other videos that I've made in Wolof, in my language, just to make sure that people know that we are all one. We are together. When it comes to elections, it's only Democrats or Republican. At this point, you have the choice of electing the next president for the United States. We owe it to America. So let's get out and vote on November 8th. And make sure, remember, you don't vote by text message, you don't vote by Facebook, you don't vote by email. You need to get out, go to the polls and vote, and make sure your vote counts. Make sure you double check who you vote for. Make sure that it reads properly so we can elect Hillary Rodham Clinton. My name is Bineta Diop. Thank you.